Sorry for that, folks. Ja, gut, wenn wir schon live, dann können wir gleich weitermachen. Gut, also what I said is the following, yeah? Please return the very old restaurant for the Palestine. It is a benefit for them and a benefit for the Israeli government and the families, and negotiate the better medical conditions you get, the more prisoners you get. Yeah? You get 1 to 50 now, yeah? Relationship. For one hostage, 50 prisoners, something like that. Yeah? Now, for one hostage in excellent medical conditions or very good, what you have, yeah, I know that you don't have the same technology like Israel, yeah, and the medication because of the embargo and yeah, and the situation in Gaza of Israel. Give them the best, chef. Seawater is the best. It's a real medicine on their skin. They can sniffle it, but don't force them. Don't force it. Yeah. Don't make injections. Don't make injections of seawater. It's just to drink with 200% of sweet water. I mean, I said I really mean it. I really mean. At the beginning, 100 milliliter and 200 milliliter. Be human. Remember what Quran, your holy scripture says. The Quran. I don't like to quotate it because Muslims don't like it, and I'm not a Muslim. Um, those who save the life of one person is like if he would have saved the life of entire humanity. This is such a beautiful phrase. It's a phrase to meditate, and I'm not what I said earlier this day. Yeah, I mean you have to negotiate everything. Yeah, and this is a base for negotiations. Yeah, and but you have also to remember the promise of Israel that he said, those who return are hostages, they will not get harmed. As I understand, they will get away with it. So amnesty, yeah, that's what I understood. Yeah, in this video, what he said. But those who harm them, they will harm them. And so stop harming them and return them. Yeah? And you can also ask for the $5 million, man. Why not? That's nothing for you. So the war is much expensive. Yeah, ask for the $5 million for each hostage, plus, man, negotiation, man. Plus, you lay down your weapon, $5 million for each hostage, and more than 50 prisoners if it's in good medical condition. The better medical condition, the better, the more prisoners you get. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Be honorable, be trust in the process. I know it is not easy, man. If I would be a Muslim now, here comes Jesus Christ and tell me my religion is wrong. This is not easy, yeah? And then he comes to me as a Muslim, strike force of a Palestine leader, and says, "Yeah, dos vidania, yeah, this is not easy, yeah." I can understand your anger. If I would be your leader, then I would not be in the skin of Israel. Yeah? Remember that. But I'm on both sides. I repeat this. I'm not on 51% of Israel and 49% on Palestine. 50-50, yeah. And man, my goal is also as a second coming of Christ that all get Christians, all Buddhists, all Hindus, all atheists, all Muslims, all Jews, and all Christians, yeah, and all atheists. And my goal is that nobody goes to hell at least that, yeah. Um, yeah. And I said and repeat this: if you're way if you are in Ramadan now, this can make you aggressive. You have to be calm. When I'm fasting, it can also get aggressive. Yeah, I'm like that. I need a lot of water, and I was already water fasting today. And mm, uh, don't talk too much when you're fasting. I just keeps the nerves calm. I have to speak slowly again, but nobody understands me. Yeah? Good. What I want to say? Yeah, make a mathematical formula. Yeah? For example, 100% possible best medical condition like blood analysis, no disease reserve, 100 prisoners. Yes, and 80% of health, more or less. You have to define what is 80%, what is 100%, what is 50%. Yeah, good. Uh, don't torture them. Don't torture them. This is worthless. This is worthless. I know the situation is now hard for you, and yeah. I mean, I don't know what is the next step, what you will get in the negotiation, what you won't get, what Israel will accept, what Israel will not accept. If we have a second round of the war, on the wave of the war, and nobody wants it. You don't want this. Israel doesn't want it. The Houthis don't want it. Iran doesn't. Nobody wants it. Even United States of America, nobody wants it. That's not a good idea. And it's in part your responsibility, not a part the prime minister's. It's incredible. If I would be a prime minister, I would have given you for each hostage one Merkiva tank without an omission. But with 10,000 liters, you can drive around what you want. You can do what you want there. But with a GPS and know where it is. Really, not a joke. You may think it's funny, but I would have given you a Merkiva tank. You know that I'm crazy. And sometimes crazy people solve more problems than normal people. Yeah. Incredible. Incredible. And we need manifestations against Netanyahu for corruption trials and in favor of Naftali Bennett. Yeah. He was the first prime minister of Israel who had in the first intent in his cabinet Palestinian party. Yeah. This is something. This was a break. This was a break. This was a breakthrough for the Palestinian voice. Yeah. We need also again. I don't understand why the Israeli media don't give the PLO and the Hamas the Strike Force of Palestine a voice. Yeah, a voice. We need every day, and I need to know from both parties, from the Israeli government and from Hamas and the Strike Force of Palestine, what are your weak points? What are your hard points you can't negotiate? What do you want at all costs? What first? I want to know from both sides what do you want? Israel wants only to return the hostages. What do you want and what you cannot accept? What are your red lines? What is your minimum and red lines? What you don't accept? This kind of stuff. Yeah. If I can't read it, I don't have access to it. I'm a civilian. I'm not in the White House. Yeah. I'm sending letters every 3 hours to the White House, or 3 times a day. But I need more information, folks. And we need the voice of the Struggle for Palestine, also of Mahmoud Abbas inside the Jewish press and media. Yeah? Times of Israel, Haaretz, I-24 News, and what's Jerusalem Post. That's the four sources I read. Yeah, come on. Yeah. If I have secret messages for you, I will try to connect you. You don't have an official Twitter account or email account, yeah. Yeah, and I also won't contact you now in a new ways. Yeah? I know how to contact you, more or less. In the secret service, everyone knows everything. That's not a problem. But more or less as it gets to you, yeah, not first to the hand of Prime Minister Netanyahu. Yeah, good. I'm not endorsing criminal acts. I'm not endorsing communication with criminal acts. Place of your laugh a bit, laugh a bit. Place of your eradication of this video, Havana, Cuba. Salvatore, Klaus, you have to be an advocate. That's why almost all politicians are advocates, criminals by law. Das muss ich noch drehen, ne? Man, you reach something. Reach something. The reconstruction of Gaza, do you know how much money it is? And how much time it takes? This is something, imagine that after that we have peace in Gaza, and Gaza looks more beautiful than Tel Aviv. Yeah? It's possible. Yeah? If they reconstruct and make beautiful things. Yeah? I know somebody once read that the beaches in Gaza are very beautiful. Go to the beach, relax, swim a bit. Yeah? And you have also to negotiate that Israel removes the sea border thing, the border wall in the sea, that you can swim to America. And when I'm president, you get a visa. You have to only pass through Gibraltar. That's it. Always swim to the west. You will automatically land somewhere in America. That's easy. The sun goes in the west down. When the sun goes up, it's east, and the other way of the sun. Yeah, good, good. I swam from Gaza to New York. And what did you like the last 10 weeks? Oh my god. No, seriously. Do it for your nation. Do it for the suffering of your folks, of your ancestors. Do it for the question of Palestine. Do it for your God. Do it for the question of Palestine. Do it for love. Do it for the question of Palestine. It is not easy to tolerate all this, but you do it for the question of Palestine. It is not easy to see the injustice, but you do it for the question of Palestine. You tolerate this pain now, this humiliation, this extreme suffering, but you do it for the question of Palestine. You do it for Jerusalem and for the question of Palestine. Do it for your mother. Do it for your father. Do it for the question of Palestine. Do it for your son. Do it for your daughter. Do it for the question of Palestine. Do it for your grandchildren. Do it for the future generations. Do it for the question of Palestine. Go through this hell that you see one day heaven. In heaven, that the question of Palestine was answered positively. Do it for the question of Palestine. God, the Jewish God, my God, and I, has not overheard your pain or overseen your tears. Do it for the question of Palestine. Nobody on earth, almost no one on earth is on the side of Israel. Know this. And almost everybody's on the side of Palestine. Almost out. But we need to end to this division because you do it for the question of Palestine. Do it for justice. Do it for righteousness. Do it for love. Do it for the question of Palestine. Do it for your wounds. Do it for your comrades who have been betrayed. Do it for your comrades who have died. Do it for the question. We can't go back. This war is meaningless and worthless. Do it for peace. Do it for love. Do it for the question of Palestine. Do it for yourself. Do it for your soul. Do it for your spirit. Do it for your body. Do it. The question of Palestine. Don't play on time anymore. Israel is aggressive. Do it for peace. Do it for your children. Do it for every single stone and every house that is destroyed in Palestine. Do it for the question of Palestine. Do it for every hospital that is destroyed. Do it for the question of Palestine. Do it for what you have achieved. Don't destroy it. Don't destroy more. Do it for yourself. Do it for our movement, for our idea that we will live in peace. That we will live in peace. We can't remove the Jews. We will live in peace because that's our value. That's our value. Our value is to do it with a question. We don't give in. We don't. I would give in. I won't give. You can give in, but you do it because of what? Because of the question of Palestine. You're suffering. Every tear you shed, do it for that. Do it for the suffering of your mother. Do it for the suffering of your father. Do it for the suffering of your children. Do it for a better future for your children. Do it for the question of Palestine. Do it for your honor. Do it for Jerusalem. Do it for Jerusalem. Do it for Jerusalem. For the peace of Jerusalem. We can live together, and we will live together because God loves us all. You have to see from a direct um, source, according to my opinion. You fight now not on the streets. You fight on the table of negotiations for the question of Palestine. For the question of Palestine. For the peace of Palestine. For the question of Palestine. For the glory of Palestine, of the Palestinian folks, that if you get this in the history books, you will be written, they had a greater heart than the Jews. The Muslims, the Palestinian Muslims, had a greater heart than the Jews. Do it for the question of Palestine. Stop torturing. Stop beating them. Don't hit them. You cannot stop um, treating them bad. Return to be a good and honorable Gasgiver. Hospitality. Do it for the hospitality, which is the biggest thing Muslims have. Do it for your religion. Do it for hospitality. Do it for the question of Palestine. Do it for the question of Palestine. Do it for the question of Palestine. We need peace at all costs. At all costs. At all costs. For the good of Palestine. Do it for the good of Palestine. Do it for the good of Palestine. Do it for the healing of Palestine. Do it for the question of Palestine. Do it for the deliverance of Palestine. Do it for the healing of Palestine. Do it for the question of Palestine. This question will be answered positively. I guarantee you this. I guarantee you this. And if you make the move and the Israelis don't make their move with the two-state solution or foundation of Palestine, remember that I will be the judge. When yeah, more or less more people are believing it every day. I have the right to kick everyone out of Israel who I want and send them back to Germany, for example. What I suggested a long time ago, Operation Schleswig-Holstein, that this goes to the Jews. Yeah? Germany gives this land to the Jews. Yeah? And Jewish Nazis can live there for free, yeah? And forced. Yeah? I can do this, and I maybe will do this. Israel has to give. If Palestine is giving the hand permanently, and Israel saying, "Hey, idiot, go away," Tja, let the revenge be mine, says the Lord in the Psalms. Muslims also believe in the Bible. It is falsified. Yeah. The core message is correct, but a few things are falsified, like the name of God, for example, in the translation we have. But it is it's so true. God in the Psalms says, I don't know where exactly, I've forgotten. Let the revenge be mine. And God said to me once in my life, let the revenge be mine, and it will be much more devastating, devastating than if you would do the revenge. And this is true. God is almighty. He can do anything. He knows everything, and he's everywhere. He can hit them at the weakest point. Yeah? Remember this. Our God, the Jewish God and the Christian God, is a God of justice. Justice. And you in Islam also believe in justice. Yeah? All major religion believes in justice. If not, it would not be a major religion. Yeah? And that God also makes revenge. Yeah? Don't take revenge in your own hand. This sometimes doesn't work out good. Yeah? Let God take the revenge. Give it to God. Give it to God. You are now in Ramadan. Which day do we have? What is today date? 8, day 9 of Ramadan, yeah, in Israel. Um, it is hard. It can also make you aggressive. Remember that. Calm down. Give them peanuts. Eat peanut nuts, yeah, and relax. Don't let you provoke from East Benjamin. That's what he wants. Sometimes, but he wants also the hostages. But I don't know. I cannot see in his heart. I'm a normal human in a normal human body. You cannot see in his heart. Don't let you provoke what he or that say. Or if I made a mistake, you must have the courage and the strength and the self-control to be strong. Be strong. Be strong. Control yourself. Control your demons. I have also to control my demons. Be strong, and show that you are a better human than Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. By treating the hostages good, returning them soon, not negotiating too hard or too much, not playing on time and get on time. Yes, good. We're still on. And we have today a family day here. That's why I reacted so late. I'm sorry for that. And a lot of folks are coming, and yes, but I will jump in, look several times what's going on in the press if they need me or not, and that folks. Yeah. Ah! Make fun of yourself, tell good jokes, make comedies act. Why don't you teach some acting classes, the hostages? Why not make films, make funny films? But you yeah, I remember I'm crazy officially, but I'm not really crazy. I'm not crazy, but I'm just too creative. That's the problem. When you have too much creative, watch The Simpsons. The Simpsons are so good. You will laugh so much. It's one of the best sitcom ever made. If you speak German, watch it in German. If you speak English, watch it in English. Arabic, I don't know how good the translation is. Don't watch it in Spanish. Better in German. That's my experience. But watch The Simpsons. It will relax you. It's a good thing. Yeah, good thing. And when you, yeah, ask them in order to give you all Simpsons. You know how much it is? All seasons of The Simpsons, brand new in DVD, and the DVD player and the computer laptop for the hostages, say for the entertainment of the hostages, and for computer games. Yeah, computer games for the hostages. Why not? Yeah, and ask for this, and you keep it. They can have it. How they can have it when they return to home. Yeah? Not a big luggage. Not with big luggage. Just return them. Just like you did in the past, a small gift thing. This is something good. This is something very gorgeous and very good. That they should. We repent for what we did. That's why you gave the small gift back. Yeah? And yeah, also the Jewish press. You cannot trust here nobody. Yeah? Expect me. Yeah, good. Yeah, really, I'm the most trustable source here in the entire game. Game. Yeah, computer games for them. Yeah, or Nintendo things. You play with them together. Make it as um, most convenient time. Every hour counts. Also, put them in their soul. They want to see their family. Yeah, imagine when don't see my mother. I was in a psychiatry, and like I wanted to get rid of my mother to go to a house, a shelter after the psychiatry. After 5 hours, I was already. Where's my mama? Really, that's how it works. Yeah, they want to see their mama. Today is International Women's Day. They want to see their mama. The mama deserve it. Think of your mama. What would your mama think if you would be the hostage in Israel, or the reverse situation? Or you, or you're Palestinians, yeah? If you would be a Palestinian who lives in Israel, now you're hostage of Hamas, sacrifice of Palestine. Good. Be honorable. Speak slow. Good. Hey, da kann ich lange bleiben. Und schau mal. Schau mal, wie lange ich da gucken kann, ohne zu lachen. Yes. Grim, be honorable. Don't laugh, Grim. Grim. Ja. Warum ist es so schwierig? Ah ja, Spiegelverkehr. Gut. There's something you can do for acting skills. Yeah? Give them a mirror and start with mirror work. The same, a bit of psychotherapy. It is very intense, very intense. Louis say mirror work, heal your life in 21 days. Also, you can do this in Arabic and Hebrew and Russian if you have, or other languages, the language of the hospital. Really, not a joke, not a joke. You didn't just a mirror and the book, and that's it. Yeah, and something to write on, and a picture when they were 5 years old. In the second week, it is very intense, very very intense. Instead of making psychotherapy, it does not work. Make mirror work with say. Yeah. I will put the link of the description in this video. But don't forget this system. This you can do. Everyone in Israel should. Everyone in the world should do this. I think in 21 days we can heal the world. But it is very extreme intense. Yeah? If it's too much, then stop it and start again 1 week later. And it's that intense. Good. I cannot show you because it's a live stream by Canon. Yeah. I'm not talking about this Canon. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we have International Women's Day. You don't have a Canon, right? No, 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 ma'am. Lady, no, sorry. So you're not a man? Yes, I'm a man. So you have a Canon. Well, I don't know what a Canon is. Yeah, that's how you solve problem. Switch into chain gun. Switch into eagle. Switch into high explosive rockets. Does it work? Yeah, cool. Yes, I don't want to waste your time. I have to think if I have to say something additional. This was not a game. Yeah? This was really emotional. I mean, uh, me as the second coming of Christ. When there's, for example, this suicide thing on, I feel this in my body. Yeah, I don't know why. My mother was not attacking me. I had no negative thought. Make spiritual contact and got away. But it's in a while, and I see blue lights somewhere, several blue lights, not one blue light, code blue. Yeah, I'm a very sensitive person, very spiritual person. Yeah? These tears were not an acting skin. I can act. I can act. I can act tears and laugh. Laugh is more difficult. Tears is whatever. But this was realistic. I remember. I guarantee you this. I say it again and again and again. Also, there's just so short time until my wedding. I don't know when it will happen, but it is this year. The Pope Francis said, pray for Pope Francis that I don't know if he will survive or not, but he at least does not suffer. Jubilee. This year will be the Jubilee. And Jubilee in the Old Testament is the 49th year, the 50th year, year 50 of after 49 or 49, I don't know. Seven multiplied plus 7, yeah. After 49 years, the 50 year, something like that, I think. Um, all debts from somebody is cancelled. Everything starts new, a new life. Yeah, and this will happen for every human being on this earth, 2025. I suppose when my wedding is should be done and completed, everything that includes a wedding. Yeah, I don't want to tell details here. Good. Oh, Windows. Yeah, good. Be honorable. Be strong, be strong, be strong. Don't let you provoke from me or from anyone else. I repeat, I don't know the future. If I would sabotage it, that's the problem when you know the future. You sabotage it. You have a more probability to sabotage the future than to fulfill it. Sometimes, yeah. Or often, I would say it theoretically in a theoretical mathematical formula. So you make a mathematical formula if they should and release. Therefore, you must also release four guys, one guy, two guys, and the dead bodies, or two dead bodies. Make something. And I know this is your goal. This is your goal. I notice. I notice. Yeah. I can also feel you get in your feeling. Yeah, in your situation, your position. You're in a difficult position. If you return them, you don't know what happens next. If Netanyahu comes and slaughters you personally, slaughters you personally, grim. Speak slowly. Yeah, I also don't know it. That's why I suggest you to flee and or to Iran, flee to Iran. Or also more or less same climate like Israel. Yeah, good. And wherever each nation accepts you, Cuba is an island. Yeah? Cuba has a lot of secret service. Yeah? You can also ask if you get protected. Yeah? You can always ask. You can nothing lose. But look at your children. Look at your children. Do you really want this for your children? Look at Gaza how it looks. Do you want to reconstruct it? That their own Gaza folks will reconstruct it. No Egyptian workers, as far as I remember, in this plan from Egypt. And also, very important, forgotten, yeah. In life, sometimes doors open, and when you don't walk through the door while it is open, the door closes again. You will never know if you start a second wave. If to say the Egyptians, we don't like the Palestinians anymore. The folks of Gaza, we go nothing. We stop everything. Make your own war with Israel. We don't have to do nothing with you. Carefully, very carefully. They can all these Arabic leaders can say no, no. We don't give any money. You have to do it on your own. then you will wipe real tears. Believe me. You have imagine the following situation. The war continues. Then 80% of the houses are destroyed. You have only one or two hospitals that works more or less. IDF is permanently here, and they put Jewish settlements. Do you want Jewish settlements? I mean, remember, Netanyahu has the right extremist Nazi minister in his cabinet, and the folks in Israel are attacking him. They're attacking him, making manifestations. Campaign Netanyahu. Not physical attacks, huh? No verbal violence, no terror act, no rampage, no guns, no knives. Be nice to your wife today, huh? Tomorrow also, and always, yeah. Try to be a gentleman. It's just very difficult. I know for me it's also very difficult to be a gentleman after what I went through from with my mother. But it starts with the first step. Don't throw away this opportunity. You will not know how it works. And believe me, if the war continues, shit, not in green, not in red like the blood, shit in brown, I'm talking about. It will rain shit, not literally. No, 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 no. We can't go away this good thing. And I wrote to the White House that they make with mathematicians and computer guys. Yeah, I was cleaning a bit. Dirty hands from Kubanska. I wrote to the White House today in the email, in the early hours. Make a better plan. We are now working together, all together, also Iran and everyone, to make the best for you. Don't spit at our face. I mean, I have to. I'm not Israeli citizen. I'm not a Jew. Well, I'm the God of the Jews. There's a difference. Yeah? But you know what I mean? There are people sacrificing their time. They're praying. They're fasting for you, also for you, not only for the hostages and for the peace of Palestine and for the peace of Jerusalem and for Palestine. Don't throw this opportunity. We don't know. I mean, also I say we have to live like Christ would never ever return, and we have to use it for good for the question of Palestine. We must have to use this. Now is the time, not tomorrow, not yesterday, not in 1 week. Now. We cannot for $33 billion. Yeah, a few corruption hands are already in the money. You know what I mean? If you get 10%, it's already $5.3 billion. Kumanski's corrupt, knows all tricks. You- but not really. Kumanski, du bist so krank. 53, 55 billion for the construction, 5.3 billion in my own pocket. 10% tax, we call this. Yeah. Yeah. So krank. Is so krank. Kumanski. Wow. Yeah. I hope I could calm down your nerves. I'm learning a bit of Arabic because I want to make a very gorgeous video in Arabic. I don't know if I can publish it before you release the hostages. Don't wait for it. Don't wait for it. Pray that I learn Arabic. Arabic is not easy. Hebrew neither. Yeah, but I speak already several languages, and I'm a musician. The phonetics should be not that difficult. Yeah, pray for this. Yeah. I want to make it several weeks ago. For several weeks, I want to make it. Yeah, good. And what else? Yeah, also, yeah. Come on, Netanyahu has to give immediately the humanitarian aid again. Immediately, yeah. This is not funny, yeah. It only affects the folks of for Gaza, and also affects indirectly the hostages. If they don't get medicine, why should the strike force of Palestine give the best medicine first to the hostages and then to their own children? Ja, wo ist die Logik, Herr Rabin? Ja? Netanyahu, wo ist hier die Logik? Denk einmal logisch, like my mother said. Denk einmal logisch. Denk einmal logisch. Denk einmal logisch. Yes. Give at least medicine that the hostages need and everyone else could need. Yeah, that's not a big thing. Yeah. Also, some medicine is expensive, but and water and electricity and enough food and internet to access the newest stuff of Kubansky. Yeah. I'm running out of ideas. I don't know what to say. But today I made something, yeah, but we need better ideas, yeah, better ideas. And summary of this video, I'm ending now. Be honorable. Soldiers treat other soldiers good. Also Ukraine. Why? It is worthless to torture them. It's worthless. It is worthless and a sin. It is a sin. It is against them and against God. It is against God. Independent of your religion. It's against God. Negotiate mathematical formula. What is 100% of good health? What is 50% of good health? What is 80% of good health for one freed hostages? Of 80% of good health, 80 prisoners. Good. Yeah. What else? Um, you have to do it. Go through this pain. Don't let you provoke. I mean, we don't know if Prime Minister Netanyahu has stocks makes money with the war. Yeah? We stock exchange for Northrop Grumman or Lockheed Martin. I have no clue. The bank knows it, but I not. Yeah? I have no stock exchange for nobody. Yeah? Good. That's why I can manipulate stock exchange. Yeah. And Gift and yeah, Nintendo things. Yeah, Israel pays it, of course. Yeah, packages, Nintendo packages, and also for the children of Gaza as a show, as a showing goodwill. So Nintendo Game Boy thing, not the Game Boy, the old fashioned. Give it to Israel. Also, the Israeli society, if the government does not do nothing, I mean that's incredible. That's criminal already. Criminal if they do nothing. Yeah? Then you do it. Send it with the post or however, with somebody who can walk there in, or give it to some Palestinian who lives there. And this is for you. Give it to someone else. Yeah, yeah. Games, computer games, a board games card. This will hail, yeah, and write on it from a Jewish. And I apologize to the representative for Israel. Also, the Palestinians makes this as well. Give gifts, small gifts, kleine Geschenke halten die Freundschaft. Oder small gifts can unite what belongs together. Esau and Jacob, the two brothers, your brothers, and you're also ancestors from a cousin from Abraham, yeah, the Palestinians. So it's all. That's why God protects you. Yeah? Don't abuse it. Don't make rampage. And yes, this video has to end. Yeah. Yeah. This video will end in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.